Alright, welcome back to the shop. One of the issues, let me see if I can get in a position where we can see this, is that if you can see that chimney, in the future I'll come back and maybe try to save this picture and we'll use that as a benchmark. But that roof continues to, from the two black marks, two tar marks, were aligning at one point in time, and they are not aligning now, and I think they are moving faster and faster apart, which means that this building is not long for this world. So we are going to transition from cleaning it up and hauling trash out to taking the stuff that's in that proximity out of the way, because that's going to fall down. And then, anyway, it's the only thing that makes sense right now. So we're doing that, and on top of that I had to move some sticks around today, so I fired the tractor up, ran around with the Sato, and bundled some of those logs that I had cut up the other day. Nick could come back and cut them up with a bigger saw for me, which was very helpful. So now I am taking apart, this was a nut and bolt cabinet that was just full of hardware. So I'm going to take that back to my shop because it is sort of in the way. Again, it's super hard to tell you how much work has been done here. In particular, this used to be full of paint, and there's still the oddball paint can here and there, but we have taken effectively 3 full truckloads of paint to the recycle station, or to the landfill. They were a little give me a little hard time about dropping that much paint off, but they took it. So, alright, again, the light's horrible, I apologize. The chimney is in the middle, and you can sort of see the roof sagging in the daylight. So anything, we're not going in there, of course. So we had a bunch of fire extinguishers and some sewing machines and hardware and stuff that doesn't need to be in proximity of this when it fails. And there's no telling how it's going to fail or where it's going to stop failing. There's some concrete over here. I don't know. It's all conjecture. But the plan is to take everything out of here as much as we can, anything valuable, and get it out of the way to somewhere where we think is not going to fail or is less inclined to fail by our estimations. So we're going to do that, and I'll bring it back probably when I get to my house and we look at that tool bucket, whatever else to bring back. So this was the bolt that my grandfather had in his shop forever, or bolt container, what the hell you call it, cabinet. And of course the bottom was sitting right on the concrete, and the roof leaked, and the bottom 3 are chowder, but I think the rest of it might be worth keeping. And we have all the hardware. There's boxes of bolts and nuts and clevises and chains, and look at this old hardware. I'm sure you can still find some of it, but there's a lot of good hardware in here, and I'd like to keep it. Well, I'm going to keep it, and I might as well keep it in this. So we're going to cut this off with something. I'm not sure whether how we're gonna do that yet, and we'll figure that out, and I'll get some time lapse of that. Alright, well Clay's got to borrow the truck. He's still working today. He's got to go move some furniture in Orlando, which is horrible. It's like an hour drive from here and traffic sucks. And anyway, the trailer tow is pretty good and he should be fine with it all set up. So offered to help. He said no. Got some of the stuff moved to the one top cabinet. I don't even know if I showed that. And then the other cabinet. You can see I just painted the outside of it, but there's a lot of hardware in this sucker. I mean, there really is a lot of stuff, and every drawer has got a lot of some stuff that's antiquated. I mean, there's some screws, wood screws and stuff like that. I really don't need them. Look at these old Cadillac signs. A lot of, I don't know, stuff that, who knows. I will figure it out over time. And it's about the same height as the workbench. That's just happenstance. There's a sticker. I got to put my sticker board together for all the stickers that I have. Preferably, I need a metal one because my Super Wrench sticker is actually a magnet. So anyway, but that's a sticker I just got the other day from Paul from the Knackler's Workshop. So thanks for that, Paul. But anyway, so depending on how this video shakes out, you will have seen or will see the plasma cutter in action. Plasma cutter is a pretty neat little tool. That was another scratch and dent from Amazon. And anyway, it is hot today, and I think I've done about as much work as I'm going to do. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Thanks.